The best show to talk about my faction. Can get the Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to MyFaction Reaction. You're here with Nathan once again. I've got another MFP grind I want to go through with you guys. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Just quickly hit like on this video and subscribe. I'm always trying to get new MFP grindos to you guys that make sense. We're doing boss battles, live streams. You don't want to miss any of that. Hit that subscribe button. That being said, I don't want to bury the lead. Let's get right into this. So, number one, I want to talk about the grind and the team I'm using, and specifically I want to talk about the manager. Now, that being said, with this team, you do need to have the Roman Reigns 22 Brawl live event card. If you don't have this card, no problems. I've got another grind for you, and I'm pointing somewhere on the screen here. I don't know. Down? Yeah, there we go. I'm pointing down, see? Click that link. I don't know if it's actually going to be down, but there's going to be a link on your screen to my other grind that I just released that can use the live event Umanga, which should come back very, very soon in the next week or so. And if not, you can use Booker T from World Tour for it. Maybe a little bit less MFP with him, but that's an option. That being said, I want to dive right into this for those that have Roman Reigns 22 to make sure you're maximizing your MFP. Now, as always, and we just talked about this, I guess it's not as always, but right now, Demon Finn Balor is available via an event. The card you need is available via locker code. It's unhinged with a capital one. You're going to want to make sure you do that and get this Demon Finn Balor card. Very important to this because he uses an apron finisher similar to AJ and Ray. But it's very effective and quick, and he gives you more MFP. Next up, we've got Brawl Roman Reigns. He's going to be doing all the heavy work, so you want to make sure you have him on your team. Finally, for the last two spots, you want to have your two heaviest. You want to have your two heaviest cards for MFP gains. So you're looking at. Cards that have specific badges. So we're looking at Bee Repellent. Sorry, I'm looking at my list on my phone here. I've got them on my phone. Bee Repellent, Curls, Going in Hot, Leg Day, Locomotion, Quick Winner, Six Pack, Sting Like a Bee, Swiftness, and Unscathed. Those are what you're looking for, and they'll either give you a bunch of MFP right off the hop, or when you finish the match quickly and undamaged, give you some MFP right at the end of the match. So you want to pick your two best. In this case, my case, I'm using the Pink Diamond Jey Uso and the Punches and Promo Punk. But when you're looking at the badges, you just want to look for cards with those badges. Gold or purple is better when you're looking at that. So, so look for that, guys, when you're doing that. Now, that being said, something I want to talk about, which we don't discuss a lot, is actually managers. So within this game, you can actually make your cards better by equipping a certain manager. So in this case, I'm using Amethyst Mr. Fiji. I got him from a poll, so not everybody's going to have access to him yet. He's my only Amethyst manager right now. And well, he makes Demon Finn Balor and Roman Reigns good. If you scroll down here, you can see the effect that the manager's having. He actually gives Roman Reigns' finisher an extra 10 points. So, which is very good for what we're using and the submission that Roman Reigns is using. So, that being said, make sure you're doing that. You can look at your managers. So if you click on your managers here, you can actually filter it. So I filter usually to the strongest managers. So, not my only Amethyst manager. Sorry. I have Eric Bischoff and Miss Elizabeth. Unfortunately, they're flashy managers, which don't give me the best for the characters that we're going, but you can see here if you click on the card exactly what you're getting out of that manager, and they do tend to be different, so you want to look at them. I actually thought until not too long ago that they were different, that they were all the same if they were the same type, but they're not. So actually look at the card and see what you can. Just hit the R3 button and you can actually see what it's doing to your card. So in this case, I'm using Mr. Fiji. Look for something that's going to increase your finisher when you're looking at the cards. That being said, let's get right into the match. We're going back to World Tour like we always do. And we're going to go to Las Vegas. The one problem, match 5. This is becoming the destination you want to go with this. As always, for the first run, I'm going to slow it down. We might not get all the MFP on the first run, but I just want to slow it down. We'll be pausing to explain what we're doing to make sure that everybody understands. So we're going to click on Demon Finn Balor, and he's going to start that match for us. So let's get going here. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause this as we do it here. So first, we're going to tag in Roman Reigns. Once we tag in Roman Reigns, we're going to hold the, and I'm going to try and show you guys on the controller here. I'm not in the right way. R2 and L2 and square to do his running Superman signature. So we're going to wait for him to come in there, and we're going to do the signature. So now we're very quickly, and this is going to be very quick, we're going to hit the taunt button with Roman Reigns. We're going to press the touchpad button 3 times to switch to Finn Balor, and then we're going to do his move, which is R2 and X from the apron. So it's his finishing move, the coup de grace. And we'll be doing that to Solo Sikoa. And then once that hits, because we want to make sure we get credit for it, we're going to switch back to Roman Reigns very quickly by pressing the touchpad one more time so we get credit for that taunt. So you're going to see this go by very, very quickly here. So taunt, Finn Balor, finisher, then we're back to Roman. Now Roman's doing his charged finisher, and we're going to get Jey Uso and doing crowd control here, knocking everybody off. And now Jey Uso is going to do his 2 taunts, and we've got Roman working on the guillotine here. Now here's the deal with this match. Because of how the guillotine works and how quickly he chokes them out, you're often not going to get both signatures, or sorry, both taunts in there. But if you do, you'll get like 670 out of it, which is very, very solid. If not, you're going to get 640, I believe, without the extra taunt. However, you'll see it says 30 seconds there, so 647. We didn't get the extra taunt in. But I'm doing this as quick as 19 seconds. I think it took a few extra seconds because I was talking there and not wrapping the match up. The match keeps going. So we're going to run through that again. I want to show you guys that once or twice more here. So we'll start with Demon Finn Balor again. All right. So we're going to tag in Roman here. He's going to do a Superman punch. Going to go right to Demon Finn. Then back to Roman. He's going to go right into his guillotine choke finisher, charging. We're going to clear everybody off here. And then we're going to try and get 2 taunts in here with Jey. If not, it might be 1. If it's 2 Jey's quicker taunts, I don't think that was enough for the second. Sometimes you can get the second if it's at the right time, but... So 23 seconds, and we made 647 MFP. Like, that's like the best you can do right now. Like I said, I've had it as low as like 20 seconds, even 19 once. But 23 is like a good number. We'll go through it one more time here, just so you guys can see how quick it is. Okay, so we're going to tag in Roman Reigns. We're immediately going to do the Superman punch. We're going to go into the taunt, Finn. We're going to do that. We're going to set him up for his finisher. And then we've got Jey clearing house here. Not wasting any time. And then we're going to do our taunts. So there's 1. And there's the second one. So 22 seconds, 647 once again. If Jey gets that extra taunt in, if he does his taunts a little bit quicker, you'll get 670 out of it. and it'll be like 24, 25 seconds. Regardless, this is the best MFP grind you can do right now. Now, like I said, you do need to have this Roman Reigns at the moment. And if you don't have him, this is not going to obviously be the ideal situation, but we have that Umaga one, which you can sub out Booker T with from World Tours. That's very, very doable still with good good MFP gains as well, just not quite as good as this one. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this new MFP method. Do you guys have Roman Reigns? I hope you guys do. He's such a good card. This Brawl Roman Reigns. And let me know in the comments if this is working for you guys. And let me know what else you guys want me to be doing. It looks like we've got a very light 2 weeks of events, as there's no boss battles or anything this week with the Superstar Super Pack 2 that has just come out. So I'll be doing some live streams, might be doing some other games beyond WWE, and we'll probably do 1 or 2 grinding streams. I'm looking to have at least $1.5 million by MFP saved up by the time the next sets of pack launch in 2 weeks. So, which I assume will be SummerSlam at this point. So that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Oh, and if this was helpful to you, hit like, hit subscribe. You don't want to miss any of this stuff coming forward. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the channel, and you don't want to miss any of it. Anyways, guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.